Yes, yes, yes. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing. Make us see which part me there now. Let me see which platform me dey on. Which platform me dey on? Oh, hi. Here we are. Hi. Yes, when you ready for that one, yeah? When you say we must come back, so here I am. Me I call in list on this. The phone lines open. Let's I announce. You're hearing loud and clear? All right. Welcome to Jamaica Politics Uncovered. We're gonna do an episode, a live episode here. So tonight, guys, and see how the thing go. But I am going to go ahead and let our friends on the other channel know that we are here. So, guys, when you ready for that one here tonight? Yes. Make us send out the sound. Send out the sound, go get the people them. So what going and I sat there with you know no good? How is it going? Thank you, Lifestyle. Good to see you back. Very nice to see you back. Let me see. Yeah, man, if you don't know anybody who is a fan of here, who is a friend of here, let them know, guys, that we're on and they should come and join us. Yeah, I saw the thing there. Electro, I'm glad to see you back. Thank you so much for joining. So, when you hear the latest news on the cartel something, cartel must say I go bail hearing. No, not bail hearing, I'm sorry. He might go appeal court June. They have a date set. Right? So, that program, this one is called If Bunting becomes security minister again. What does that mean for you? That's very interesting. What would that mean for you as a Jamaican citizen? What do you have to worry about? I'm going to tell you. And it's no joke. It's no joke, guys. If Bunting becomes security minister again. Well, truth of the matter is, this man cannot be trusted. You know, it's no exaggeration. He is very different from your average politician in the parliament or in Jamaica. Narcissistic, just everything that you should be very afraid of as a Jamaican citizen, right? The first thing is abuse of power. Yes, using the office to go after people, attack people, bring down people, all them kind of something there. Definitely abuse of power. The other thing is your free speech will be at risk. You dare not criticize him because he thinks he's above scrutiny, right? Yeah, he thinks he's above scrutiny. And when you do that, he will use whatever power he has his fingers on and he will come for you. He will come after you. Everybody who has called me and reached out, who knows Bunting, that's the first thing that they say. He's not a nice person. You can see it in his eyes. And the eyes are the windows to the soul. Right? The next thing, guys, that you, as a Jamaican citizen, would have to worry about. He does not target nor take down gangs. You never notice that? Bunting is not a man who target the gangs them in the country. Though he may know who they are. He does not target them. He does not go after them. He only go after like people who are in the politics who may pose a threat to him, like the Paulwell, the Darrell Vaz. He'll go after people who are weak, people who may not have the resources to defend themselves against him. Um, he's scared of people who will size up with him and war with him. He will be scared. And that's when he goes for the big guns, mean that he will pay the media houses. He goes for the media houses for people he's scared of. And he will push a $250,000 in a man pocket and tell man in the media to run a dirty story about him or she. That's what he does. And you are not above that. You are, or should I say, yeah, you're not off limit, is the term I should use. You are not off limit. He'll do it to you. Trust and believe me. Me now come out here come talk just because me can. You're not off limit as a Jamaican citizen. Jamaica will be no safer. And the reason why Jamaica will be no safer is because his focus won't be on the situation that the country faces with the crime problem. No. Oh no. His focus will be solely on silencing people, attacking people who are weak, like I said, looking at the next election or the next test to his leadership or anything like that. And you can be certain that because he has no substance, no plan, doesn't know how to deal with crime, he will cry again when he fails at crime fighting. Remember, this is somebody who say ball in front of the nation and in front of the police. They made the police them look so bad. When you have your Minister of National Security come to the annual conference, police conference, and come cry. Then if him a security minister and can come and cry, when left the police officers them for the whole up on the front line of the thing every day, I risk them life. Come cry. And cannot fix it. With all the efforts of the state, he cannot fix it. That's his word. Sorry about that, guys. So, I usually refer to him as Chucky in the flesh, because he really is. If you see his heart and you hear the things that he says in private about members of his own party, yeah? Members of his own party, if you see the way that he speaks about them in private, or he sets up people to record them and send the recording to media house. These are the things that he does. And this is a Chucky style. Him is a boy in a man's body because him though emotionally intelligent. He's the biggest threat to Jamaicans, guys. There's no doubt about it. I don't care what they say about Andrew Holness. I'm not a big supporter of Andrew Holness, but I know this guy. And I know he's far worse. You can rest assured the false reports, the lies. As a matter of fact, somebody just tagged me in a story out on social media where he in the Senate yesterday retracted something he said, which he was so adamant about. I'll bring you that tomorrow. And a senator in there tackled him about it. And he was so irate, calling the man liar and everything. And he ended up having to retract it because it was not true. He's known for the malicious smear campaigns on citizens and politicians, no matter who it is. He doesn't respect anybody. You understand? The smear campaign that's his thing. That's what he does best. I have never seen a more evil individual. There's no good to point to that he does. It's all iniquity works. Yeah? Hmm. If you have a visa in a Jamaica, hey, if you have a visa in a Jamaica, you don't have to guess what me I go say next. Go back and read what the US ambassador say when him give back Daryl Vaz them visa. Hmm. You don't have to guess. This is a man who will gather and document false information against people and make them visa get take away. That's his hallmark. That's what he's known for. Yeah? So if you have a visa, you don't want to vote for this guy. Well, the people them already vote him out. I don't know why he's back, but that's their kind of politics these days. They don't respect the people. When the people vote you out, that means they don't want you because you ain't do the job. And then bring him back. Hmm. Let's see if I missed anything. Yeah, while he was security minister, scamming got out of hand, guys. Yeah, scamming got out of hand. And him never really do much. Him never really do much to impact the crime in the country. Right? All him do is sit down there and get a false information from people. Send people name go media house for the media rub them out. Right? I set up himself. I undermine the people in my party, I sabotage them, all kind of something. Welcome, guys. Yes, so the thing there. Glad to hear that, Electro. What you mean different? Me not understand. What is a serious statement, lifestyle? Which one of them? Oh, you've been out. Okay. Sometimes you have to take a break in a life, That's okay. You would go after Kenneth Black if he gets that power of Minister of National Security. Oh, yeah, taxi man. Let me tell you something. Me talk you already. Whole heap of business people in Jamaica are very concerned, very worried about Bunting getting any kind of power in any government in Jamaica. You hear me say, guys? Business people very not only concerned, but worried. Genuinely so worried. When you're in a country and you feel that way, what is this, a dictatorship? They just know the evil person that he is. That's it. They know the evil person that he is, and so they know that it's a likelihood, possibility, that their business will suffer. Right? One man tell me, say, anyhow, and this is a PNP man, me just tell you, PNP man tell me, say, anyhow, fit him say, anyhow, Bunting farm, Bunting and Golden farm, the next government. The man say him going to close down in business and him going to migrate until they're out of power. The man have a house of foreign, Yeah, because him they live overseas and him children are still overseas. But him go back to Jamaica and him a do him thing. And him tell me straight up. Him say me a PNP. Me a PNP and I can tell you right now. And as a matter of fact, the man he lose some money in a finsack too. But he say anyhow, Bunting and Gold inform the next government. Mr. Sorry, you did vote for Andrew? Him say no. The man say him never vote JLP in him life. Never voted JLP in him life. Good night, Sidani. Marcia, big up on yourself. Let me see. Oh, the statement. Okay, if Bunting becomes security minister again. Yeah, like there's nothing that you can really point to, and that's what I don't understand. Jamaica people, I wonder if Jamaica people them really understand what they do to the country when they keep recycling people who are failures, people who already had a chance to show you their pedigree and show you what they can do. Instead, they're coming back to you after the people have voted them out. Remember, this is a man who the people them voted right out, unapologetic. The people them vote him out. But true, they don't respect the people. Them take him up and put him in a Senate. And him is now opposition spokesperson on national security. And if they form the next government, he will be the security minister. That's how they weasel their way back in the people's faces when they have nothing to offer the country and the people. That's not right. You get your chance. The people that say they're done with you, they're done with you. But you behave like a rapist. The people them easy off and you still should be in yourself upon them. Good night, Sophia. So it goes to show you they have scant regard and respect for the people. It's all about them. A lot of people don't like Jamaica the way it is right now and how these people are treating the country and the politics. They don't like it. They can't stand it. They want people to respect the people and respect the people's wishes. Right? This is why they have become election deniers and all sort of thing. Let us call this. Let's say list about. Liz, we'll make it back live,
You're live now?
Yes, you're up on speakerphone.
So everybody hear me?
Yes, man, everybody I hear you. Me send you the link, Me send you the link. Oh, the topic tonight is what it means for you and Jamaicans if Peter Bunting becomes security minister again.
Okay, let me see if I can use everything the credit amount that I have. The phone was on charge and I was just listening to a brilliant political lesson. Right?
Yeah.
But that is an interesting topic. It is important at this point in time to have the voters, especially some voters, because as the lecturer just said, people must be educated to think when you remove, I don't just go to the poll to remove that person.
Yeah.
But out who you are going to replace them with.
Yes. Yes.
Now, we have all seen and heard the actions of Peter Murcutt Bunting.
Mm-hmm.
Where inside the People's National Party, Peter Murcutt Bunting, as spokesperson on national security, has created an atmosphere of serious insecurity with the internal war he has been waging since 2014 against the PNP, inside the PNP. So for anybody, conscious voters, to ever think that they should put the power in the hands of Bunting and this crew for the national security of the country, must think again. Because as I said, Peter Bunting has created an atmosphere of deadly insecurity inside the PNP by waging a war on the security of the party from inside. So using that leverage, one can understand how devastating it would be for having him as a security minister in charge of the security of the country, because the war he waged against Dr. Phillips is devastating. The war he has waged against the war he has waged against Lisa Anna, the war he has waged against other female MPs, the war he has waged against other MPs, wherein he has used their security matter of financing, where they go to a part financial institution, they get a loan. That is their personal business in order to relate to their economic or financial security. And Bunting, having that kind of information, then use it internally to create havoc so as to twist the arms of those persons to support him.
Why do you think he feels so entitled, though? Why do you think he feels so entitled?
He was able to, through fishing, and fishing covers a whole lot of things. Because of fishing, he was able to, his family, they were able to acquire wealth. From that wealth, now he went on to his high school was champion, private eye, until it became the managed government, pull it into the public education system. Then he went on to Florida University. Then he went on to McGill in Canada. So because of those university education, high school education, he went into a circle in Jamaica of some members. He met with some members of the ruling class, and he began to marry into those ruling class families. That took him into the realm of seeing Prime Minister Michael Manley in office, and therefore his desire now to become Prime Minister because of the prestige of the office grew. And so, because of the wealth he had accumulated, he's unable, his oratory skills are zero.
Yes, that's true.
Of the people.
I don't know why that is, though. I don't know why that is. When I used to listen to him, you know, he would speak and he would get what he wanted to say out, but he could never like grab my attention, you know, for more than 30 seconds.
Right.
I don't know why that is.
Because he's not, he does politics, you know. Every profession, when you meet some student, you know, say, that student has the personality of a doctor.
Yes.
That student will make a great actor or actress. That student will be a great writer. That student will be a great fashion designer. So you meet people in life as you go along, And you see the person, the characteristics of the profession that will suit them. Where bunting doesn't come across other than anything in counting money, relating to money, nothing else. And to relate to money, it doesn't take much brain power.
Okay.
Right?
True.
Right. And it doesn't develop any your oratory skills. Just gives you talk to even the ordinary man pushing an hand card. Because brilliance of good politician, great politician can talk to the hand card. Can have in the audience an hand card man, an illiterate hand card man, well-read eagler, a nurse, an engineer, a pilot, a architect. And when he talks or she talks, all of them understand clearly. Right? But Bunting doesn't command that. So he has no political personality.
Oh.
So therefore, it sees when he was in the ministry, he thought that graphs and financial statistics was a method to fight crime, and that isn't what he used to fight crime.
Oh.
So, because of that, now he developed this as I said, he wants to be known. He has made he told his mother before she died, that he was going to be prime minister. But he thinks that the way to get there was to his financial strength, that because that's all he has. That money he accumulated. So the country has no use for him,
Not anymore, I don't think.
Never did. He came in a time when the political interest, zeal, enthusiasm, participation was at a high level.
Yes.
He came in at that time. And persons didn't pay much to who he really was or where he was coming from. But because of the time and the hype, as I said, the enthusiasm, the zealousness, the patriotism has not yet died. So he came in at the right time into the political arena. But
Liz, when you really look on it, Bunting destroy the politics of Jamaica, may have something on the screen right now. I don't know if you can see it. Where you're looking at an ear cam of Halfway Tree. When the PNP people them across Jamaica came out in a Halfway Tree at this mass meeting. And when you see people are grown like ants, you don't see that in the PNP from what Bunting them really destroy the politics,
Then that meeting, that was a campaign either 97 or 97. It was 97 in Halfway Tree.
Halfway Tree.
Estimate was over 200,000 persons.
No, man.
The biggest political rally.
That's leading up to I think that's leading up to the 2012 election.
2012 was the local government. You had
2011.
Election, you had.
Liz, the election was February of 2012, wasn't it?
Which one? No, man. The general election.
Lord Jesus. Sorry, I'm thinking of 2016. I think it was the election leading up to 2016. The one on the screen I'm looking at.
That one, that's the one with Portia, but the one, I thought, because the biggest one ever from Halfway Tree was PJ was Prime Minister in 1997.
No.
Portia one was big.
Portia one, a Portia one matter, But from Bunting, them come destroy the politics. See them sitting here again in Jamaica, The man them.
If you get they say they are in charge of the PAP, and for the People's National Party, the conference last year, 3,500 people. Of course, they have destroyed the politics.
Jesus, Father.
And the zeal, patriotism.
Large scale destruction.
Large scale destruction. Large scale destruction.
No, sir. They destroyed the political institution of Jamaica. I don't think we've ever seen this before.
No.
Or they've destroyed. No. Yeah? When you're talking, I comment people. When last when you say any form of enthusiasm from the people to participate in the politics? When last on you see it?
The last time was, as you said earlier, was 2016, and it hasn't risen since then. it hasn't risen. It has actually sunken, and it's sunken to a level where the People's National Party, in the name of the People's National Party, last year they had a conference and 3,500 people turned up. So the situation is in dire straits, very bad dire straits. So all of those things put together, young voters, you can understand that the country doesn't need Peter Murcutt Bunting. He has become what's the Jamaican saying now? He has become useless.
Oh,
you can't say he has something about draws, you know. You can't say he has become useless. He's all worn, washed out.
Washed up.
Washed up, wasted, worn out. You know, he doesn't have anything more. And he expired in South Manchester last week in the article and the pictures. He planned a demonstration for road and water, and 6 persons came out.
But can you believe it? Can you believe it? A man who come call people washed up. It end up where him get voted out. Something can go so.
Right. When the people showed him who was really washed up, when he said that 2 gentlemen were washed up once, and the people came out to the polls and showed him, and novice from out of nowhere, and the people showed him, said, no, it's not those men name that you call is washed up, are you, and then vote him out.
And him still have the nerve to come back in the Senate. And that me not understand. The people are going to vote you out. And you have to find your way in the Senate to your opposition spokesperson on national security. So you want to go in a security ministry and nobody now vote for put you there. See can go so?
All right. No, but not only that, I understand in 2022, 2022, about his third cabinet reshuffle then, Mark Golding indicated to him, because advice seems to have been coming to Mark Golding that Peter Bunting is ineffective, impotent, inefficient in this as spokesperson on national security. So in the shuffle of cabinet, your shadow cabinet, then first normal sensible cabinet or shadow cabinet, you should shuffle and remove him and give it to somebody else. And when I understand when his twin Golden told him that this is the plan, we are going to remove you from national security. I understand he told him, no, I ain't going nowhere. I want to stay here.
So he might call the shots.
Yeah, he might call the shots. And Golden had to shut up and leave him there. And it look at the situation in national security, and he has nothing to offer. Nothing to offer.
It's just funny how they just run over the people like a trailer. After the people vote him out and tell him please go home. Him just say who not talk to. Vote out who. Put me in the Senate. I want to them people. I'm to them idiots. Yeah. Put me in the Senate. I'm going to talk about security. Vote out what? Vote out who. And at the security ministry want again for go gather false information from people and tell lie from people. Fit maliciously defame and send people name go over media house with them $250,000 for the journalists them, the fake journalists them in the country, for then character assassinate. Who am I gonna give immunity next time, and what is going to be the cost of that immunity? This man is dangerous. See him get the 3 soldiers them immunity and them have to go up on trial Monday morning.
But not only that.
And the court said unconstitutional.
Yeah, man. You see, as I said, as we have named, that whole scenario, these are army personnel. So first up, the Minister of Defense, that is the Prime Minister of the country, the Minister of National Security, the Minister of Justice, the Attorney General, the JDF head, JCF head, and the Permanent Secretary in both ministries. That is what we have in this country as a Security Council. Now the part has had to be passed, had to be go to that body to be discussed. And at that meeting with that body, now that commission, then after discussion and a unanimous decision is taken, then the matter now has to go to the head of state, which is the Governor General. And the Governor General now, who is the one who has the power to grant pardon, as recommended by, and the Governor General will have to examine what the commission sent to him. And he decide whether he would warrant the pardon by putting his seal and signature. None of that happened.
You must think him a God Almighty, him can pardon 3 soldiers who put 21 shots in a man and you say I go pardon. Lord, I wonder if he get money to do that. I wonder if he get money.
Him have money. So what he did, as I said, he challenged the office of the Prime Minister, he challenged the JDF head, he challenged the JCF head, he challenged the Minister of Justice, he challenged the Attorney General, Solicitor General, the Permanent Secretaries, and the Governor General by him. And if you notice, the pardon had no seal, no official seal. Because pardons in this country, after they go through the process, are granted by the Governor General of the country. And this man used to have all of those offices, right? And I say, in grant pardon, and say, in get legal advice, and he has no such power. Because if he can grant a pardon, then he can overthrow the government.
Right. Papa Jesus, no sir.
His ego has sent him, the Sparrow song, right?
Yes.
Gary is a wanted man, right? Me sing it, he's a bunting. He's a wanted man.
He's a wanted man.
Dead or alive.
Wanted dead.
Capitalism is mad, right?
Ooh, we say wanted dead or alive.
Sparrow song. Gary is a wanted man. The Shah of Iran is a wanted man. He too is wanted, dead or alive. When you see church turn against state, so things bad, blah, 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 blah.
God.
And the other one, capitalism gone mad. Well, that is bunting.
Boy, I don't know what Jamaica gonna do, because this is like...
No, once you have people like you said, just like this, they are brilliant one piece, Once you have these programs with people like you, which is a very good program, I will understand why they try to block you and to report you and to get the program done, because the night before last night was very, very good, very educational. It is helping thousands of Jamaicans understand them politics and get teaching civics. If not, 6 people come out there and do with him. Say my black roads for water and bad roads, something like that. And 6 people, and I am sure you have to give them money. Him had to pay them to come out, and 6. This is what he has been reduced to. And when he thinks the song Africa said don't cry, Mr. Bunting.
Lord Jesus, Liz. Liz, I never know Africa did one song like that. You tell me, people wanna go look up the song. The song said, "Don't cry, Mr. Bounty." Me say me nearly dead when me hear the song. When him did that ball.
He cried when he said he was crying. It was at church service, I think. And he was at a church service in central Manchester. And he cried, wept openly in the church and said, Lord God, the way he was overwhelmed by the Minister of National Security. He was Minister of National Security at the time. He never know what to do, office of the situation. And so he cried publicly and said, I just ball out. for divine intervention. At the same time, I freak I write the song and record it and release it. Don't cry, Mr. Bunting. You put on your socks, lace up your shoes, and walk into the job.
What a
And
shame.
can't manage. I'm ego, I'm still there now, still thinking can fight and bind me the Prime Minister. And it went like a massive jerk, but he's now, what you call, possibly, them say you have 5 stages to madness, but he's totally out of sorts. Because he cannot accept me, Peter Bunting, with so much money, and him thinking very, very handsome. So he can't believe it that he has been rejected by the voters, and up to now he's still being rejected. And can't believe it. So he's a threat not only to the nation, you know. He's a clear and present danger to himself. Because he might just get, look at his display, look at the video again of his continuation of the asinine speech by Mark Wallen, where him come and send it. Just look at his old demeanor. This is a man out of control. His mental situation is in disorder and disarray.
Him go on bad today.
The language, and him going back the jacket and how he was going on.
Him go on bad today with Abka, I think. Call him liar and everything. I say, but Jesus, Father, you're there.
Right. So he's disintegrating into a sense of what you call it now? What's the next term? He's disintegrating.
He's unhinged. Very unhinged.
Yes. And he's a danger to himself. And the thing is now, Imam Mark is on the same wavelength because he too, because why they are behaving like this, you know, when if you follow the old scenario leading up to the local government, Mark, they tell Mark to threaten for go to court, they might hide from me. You remember the things that Golding was saying? Call it the local government. You run from we are hide. If you don't call it, you're going to court. You're afraid that we are, you know, the whole of that scenario. And your oldness finally called you. What did they do? They were caught off balance. So the Mark stutter out something. Yeah, man, it a long time, and suddenly the tone of voice dropped. And then on the day, what them do? They did not campaign properly in the 249 or how much local government division. The candidates were never presented. It was still all about Mark Rowling, who presented a general election kind of campaign.
The whole thing flop out, man.
Election, local government, and it backfire upon them. So the situation get worse. So the mental capacity now deteriorate to another level, and the fourth stage of madness. And they are both shocked, having lost the local government. They don't know how to recoup. And that's why you're seeing this.
Well, Liz, we have to go revisit that topic here because when go on with today in the parliament, or yesterday, I'm sorry. I really need to bring that to the platform. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, because him end up have to reverse him speech of them call people liar and just very unhinged. You know? He's very angry these days. So when him angry like that, look out for anything. Desperate times.
Yeah. And not only that, the police officers outside Garden House now must be asked to pat him down.
You think so? Jesus, please.
Yes.
Where's the pat him down? Papa Jesus, eh?
His dream is slipping away, you know. His dream is turning to ashes. So the police officers outside Garden House must now be asked to pat him down.
Mighty God. Well, anybody are listening? Anybody are listening?
Not supposed to carry gun inside Garden House, you know.
They need to put a metal detector out there.
Okay. Some of them know how to be the metal detector, so they need to pat him down. Thoroughly pat him down.
I don't put on past him, so I agree with you, Liz. Truthfully speaking. But Liz, make we pick up back Another time
Monday.
as we get this thing sorted out and come back to full
So,
farm.
okay.
Yes.
Thanks, have a good night,
Yeah,
everybody.
man. We talk again. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, everybody. So, yes, him go off again. Every time I'm in there, it's like him feel defeated. Him just, him go off again, shouting, carrying on. You must see a showboat, you know, because the local stunt where they try pull pan the man down South Manchester when one the man seat. It never work. Then lose the local government election. Him walls just keep crumbling down. Him just at the realization that nobody likes him that much. You know, so it's pretty sad. But you see in life, when something is not working after you've tried so many times, you just walk away from it. Not him. Somebody go dead, you know, guys. Somebody else go dead, you know, mark my word here, so. When people are so persistent for power, after losing time and time and time and time and time again, there is a reason why they must have that power. I'm telling you already, them and them Tapanaris friend and proven wealth and them people, them have a plan for Jamaica. Their plan, which does not include the people, right? And that is causing him to mad out. And if anybody get in at them way, uno look for bloodshed. Remember me telling you, you know? All right. Anyway, we'll cut it off here. So those of you who are just joining can come back, come watch. Question here tonight is, what happens if Peter Bunting becomes National Security Minister again? We told you you can look for abuse of power. You can look for your free speech to come under attack, meaning that you will become a victim of his. He will put you to the media and pay them for assassinate a character. He will send people to attack you. He may cause you to lose your job. You know, he may cause people to harm you by sending people to tell lies on you. That's what he's known for. Your families may be in danger because you know when they cannot catch Kwaku, then catching shot. And when them have the arm of the government and the power in their palm, they can wield it and they can harm you. Guys, me not just thought this become one talk it. Me I try protect uno. You hear? Naturally, as a woman and as a parent, me I tell uno. Me not tell a lie on them people here. Uno make sure uno spread the word. If you look at his record and his history as National Security Minister, he does not go after the gangs in the country. He doesn't. He goes after individuals who are weak, individuals who are easy targets. He goes after his political opponents, but he does not go after the threats in the country to the people, which are the gangs. Jamaica will be no safer because of that. Okay? He does not come to do the job of and for the people. He come to do the job to, twist it and turn it to his political favor. That is it. Just like his minor son in his house. Want to know what happened to the little boy? By his friend in his house. His own child wasn't safe in his custody. What makes you think that Jamaica people are going to be safe in his custody? He will cry again when he fails at fighting crime because that's what he did before. Okay? This is not anything made up. This is exactly what he did at the police's gathering before. We know him as Chucky in the real flesh because of his actions. And we know the saying goes, by their deeds we shall know them. He is the biggest threat to Jamaica and Jamaica people. Yes, more so than anybody. What he has done, Between Finsack, the role he played in Finsack, the role he played in the destruction of his party, the role he played in weakening the political institution of Jamaica, all of that is nothing. It's unmatched to anything that Andrew Holness has done and will ever do. If you have a visa, you don't want to vote for this guy. You want to vote against this guy and be against this guy at every turn because you see what happened to the politician them visa and the ambassador, the US ambassador told you guys that he had been documenting and writing down false things about the people them. Them who see the intelligence and the classified information of what he was doing, right? False reporting and lies, we've already talked about that. Malicious smear campaigns against citizens and political rivalries and those in his party and people who don't trouble him. That's what he does. He has a group of bloggers that he uses on social media, right? I don't mind people blogging to support their party or whatever. Do so on merit. You don't come out here and smear people and tell lies on them. That's what he hires little bit of blood to do. Okay? And the likes. Guys, I want to come back and talk to you maybe tomorrow about how Mark Golding perverted the course of justice in a homicide case committed by his friend. Yes, a very serious charge, perverting the course of justice by lying to the nation and telling them that Melissa died of natural cause. We know that 6 weeks later, the police, the medical examiners told us that it was gunshot wounds, right? So by him telling the people that Melissa died of something else, never came back and said, you know what? I was misinformed and I'm sorry. He hasn't said that, which means he deliberately told the people of Jamaica that Melissa died of natural cause to protect his friend and to protect him and his leadership. That is a crime. And he should be charged for perverting the course of justice. We have people who was on Melissa's crime scene that have not explained themselves why they were there. Dr. Dawes, why was Dr. Dawes there? Miss Little Bit of Blood told the nation that he was there. These people should be all subjects of an investigation, the investigation. Justice for Melissa. Justice for Melissa. Every day. She didn't deserve that. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow or Monday maybe. We'll see what happens. For those of you who did not see the live earlier, please go on the other channel and listen to the live. You will understand what's going on. Okay? I'll catch up with you guys again. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining.